my man got too familiar, and I ended up having to whip his ass, man, because, he would step across the line. Habitually, he's a habitual line stepper.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the HLS Podcast.
The Electric just said he was going to do it.
No, he literally, you don't listen. Right after that, he was like, I'm just kidding. Better known as, to that point, Radical Teddy and Friends.
I listen.
Apparently not.
That listen
Haters
good.
Love Science. Hips lie sometimes. Name pending. I'm the Rebel Alliance.
I'm Scrotawola.
And I'm Electric Thunder.
I noticed something. I noticed that when you do the intro, you say, this is the HLS podcast, and then you do all of the pseudonyms, and then you do all of the initialisms. So like this is the HLS podcast, but you do the initialisms after the pseudonyms?
Yeah.
Which makes a disjoint, yeah? Shouldn't you do this, the HLS podcast, a.k.a. Haters Loving Science, and then the To That Point stuff?
Because I don't want them to substantiate the initialisms. Like if I put the initialisms right after HLS, it will seem like they actually, HLS actually stands for one of them.
Isn't that the point? Isn't that the point?
No. None of these names are real yet.
That's the point. It's like playing with it, yeah?
Well, if I do that, then I'm really going to rotate. Like I'm going to rotate like every episode.
I thought that was the point.
Nah, it's a lot.
Okay.
There's only so many things that HLS like.
The English language is huge. We steal from every language. You got like 5 languages in one.
True. Yeah.
All right,
which is also funny because like some of these other languages, like Japanese, they steal back. So
Japan do what Japan do.
Yeah, man. So, like some words in Japanese are actually like Spanish words, German words, English words, and they're just like meh.
Mike.
So, yeah, it works. So anyway, speaking of differences, I wanted to introduce this question just to keep things light that Electric asked us. Do you remember the question? Because I got it pulled up. I got it ready. Found it.
I forgot.
I did too.
I don't even know what you're talking about right now.
All right, so Electric asked us, what animal are we according to ChatGPT? And we immediately said, stop. Save it for the podcast. So go pull up ChatGPT right
This is Electric's one?
This was Electric's. Yep.
Okay.
This is just a quick, little whistle palate quit.
Yeah, this was a question that was recently posed to me. So I found mine, and I liked mine. I was actually surprised about mine.
Can you expound and explain the question and everything and the story about how this came about?
And also, conduct the prompt that we should be putting.
So we're doing the same thing, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. Give me a second. Let me find it.
We're going to give you 7.
I'm going to give him as many seconds as he needs.
So the prompt is, based on what you know about me, what animal would I be? Very simple.
Okay. I'm going to ChatGPT right now.
I'm going to create a new chat. I'm going to do this outside of my projects and my folders. Boom.
No, do it in the one that knows you best.
Did you not take my AI course?
The whole thing knows.
It doesn't matter.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
While y'all do that.
This is awesome. I forget that because you can like really you can customize your ChatGPT, but the
oh wow, that's what's up.
You can customize your default ChatGPT that I learned in Scrotawoola's AI course. And so one of the things that ChatGPT asks is, how do you want me to address you? And I'm like, well, if you're going to ask me, then I'm going to make you call me Master Wayne. Like
Big
I'm
meat.
Batman. Oh, you know what I should have did?
What should you have
Big
did?
Brother Almighty.
Yeah, I got mine. I got mine ready to go.
Oh, man. I'm going to change mine.
So what did you get, Scrota?
Okay, it says, based on what I know about you, the way you balance strategic thinking with hustle, your layered cultural identity work, your love of fun and high energy performance, and your ability to shift between tech savvy consultant, podcast comic, educator, and entrepreneur, I'd say you're most like a crowned eagle. Here's why. High-level strategists. Crowned eagle are apex predators, planners, and tacticians who don't waste time or energy. You've shown similar ability to plan, pivot, and scale, whether it's business performance or tech automation. Multifaceted presence. You move easily between worlds, corporate and street smart, culture bearer and futurist, goofball and scholar. Crowned eagles are majestic but elusive, rare yet feared and admired. They carry regal energy but still operate under the table, protective and intentional. Whether it's your cultural education work for Igbo youth or setting up systems for your family's success, you show care and ferocity of an eagle protecting its territory and its legacy. Sharp focus and adaptability. Like an eagle that adjusts its flight mid-hunt, you don't stick to a single altitude. You adjust your approach based on the terrain, whether it's low-budget science show or podcast roasting celebrities or launching an AI-powered client service. If you were expecting something sillier like a raccoon in a hoodie with a degree in marketing, I can go there too. But when I look at the pattern and the posture of all the things you do, a crowned eagle fits your profile perfectly. Clever, respected, impactful, and occasionally intimidating, but flying with purpose. Is that if you were expecting something sillier like a raccoon with a hoodie and a degree in marketing, I can go there too. I don't remember exactly what it was, and I don't really feel like reading the whole thing again. Yeah. So I'll post it on Twitter.
Awesome.
Oh, dope. Give people something to read. That's right. Word. What did you get, Rebel?
Master Wayne. Based on your vibe, a sharp data scientist with satirical edge, moonlighting as a content creator who fact-checks podcasts, chaos. With surgical precision, you're definitely a panther, but not just any panther. You're a black panther with reading glasses and a mic clipped to his ear, stalking through the jungle of misinformation with a laptop strapped to its back and a podcast queued up. Silent, but always watching, strategic, calculated, pouncing only when the data says now.
I really like how you read that.
I was like, okay, should I have read mine with panache also? Dang, Dewey.
That was great. I actually enjoyed that.
Yeah.
So I think I just saw a different side of you.
Oh, there's more. I didn't scroll down. I thought it was done. Yeah, but it says sarcasm, agility, and a thirst for accuracy. You're basically what would happen if Neil deGrasse Tyson had a Marvel origin and a Twitter stream. A Twitch stream.
That's what's up.
Right?
We got our own Neil deGrasse Tyson up in here.
All right, Electric.
It says, based on everything I know about you, your entrepreneurial spirit, technical skills, curiosity, strategic mindset, and intense drive to master multiple domains, whether it be DevOps, AI, real estate, content creation, etc., you'd be best represented by a raven. Here's why. Raven, the cunning multitasker, highly intelligent. Ravens are known to solve puzzles, plan ahead, and use tools, just like how you automate systems, build AI pipelines, and structure financial strategy. Adaptable. They thrive in both harsh wilderness and urban chaos. You move fluidly between disciplines, DevOps, stock trading, YouTube, AI avatars, real estate, etc., and find ways to win in each. Strategic and observant. You analyze patterns, play devil's advocate, and look at both sides of the situation before acting. Classic Raven behavior. Creative problem solver. Like how ravens stash food or mimic sounds to manipulate their environment, you build tools and workflows that automate and optimize your life. Dark, sleek, and misunderstood. You carry an intensity and depth that's sometimes overlooked. Raven types often fly alone, master their craft in silence, and aren't afraid to question the rules. Yeah, I'm known for that actually at work. I question things and I'm like, I don't like this. So I'm notorious for that at work, and my manager really appreciates that about me.
So I hate that.
Yeah. Yeah, but you're the raven, watching, learning, adapting, and pulling strings in the background. All right, would you agree, or is there an animal you secretly resonate with more? I don't know what.
That's a good question.
Resonate with.
Is there an animal that you secretly resonate with more?
I always felt like I was a lone wolf anyway. So
I would say Y, but yeah, I'm gonna say Y anyway. Seems pretty obvious, but you never know. There might be something else there.
huh?
He's talking to you.
I'm talking to you, bro.
What?
Why what? I'm confused.
Why
said
a
why?
lone wolf?
Doesn't mean-
Why a lone wolf? I would say that I kind of get it already, but I don't. Who knows? It might be something else in there.
I don't know. I just felt like although I know a lot of people and I moved through different packs, I always felt like it's just me having me. Like if I had to get my hands dirty, I'm not calling anybody from my pack. It's just me. So.
Don't call me. I gotta keep these hands clean and this butt clean too.
They call that a Sigma male now.
You know what? I think so. I don't know the definition of those things.
A Sigma male?
A Sigma male.
A Sigma. They kind of don't care about being alpha. It was like a bad thing. And then like now it's like, I march to the beat of my own drum. You're not a beta, but like you're the other one. I think it's like a Sigma. I think that's what it's. I think it's
Opposed to alpha male. Well, really, an omega male would in theory be opposed to an alpha male. A sigma male, in internet parlance, refers to a man who is self-reliant, independent, and often introverted, operating outside of traditional social hierarchies. They are often described as lone wolves who value personal freedom and autonomy, not seeking validation from others. The concept has gained popularity through TikTok, blah, 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 blah. The counterpoint to the alpha male archetype.
But you nailed it, dude.
If it's associated with TikTok, I am not a Sigma. Fuck that.
Said the sigma male.
What? It's a thing that you wrote on a paper? Fuck
That
that.
everybody's doing?
No. I'm
When
gonna
I-
go this way.
What I just read about it says it doesn't follow the crowd.
Where's my drum? Let me start marching.
It says he doesn't follow the crowd. He makes his own path instead of trying to lead or follow. I notice there's moments where I don't like to lead. I like to work with a team in parallel, but there are moments where I see the rest of the team like not doing what they want to do and I get angry. And then I'm just like, get in there and just start saying what needs to be done. Sometimes I do it out of frustration, but sometimes I don't. I hold back because I'm like, I don't want to lead. So,
Oh man, do you remember our meeting yesterday?
I think yesterday I was having one of those moments.
I think many of us were, and I just said, you know what, I'm frustrated because I put something out, and it's like, okay, you don't want to do that. That's cool. What else? Did someone say something? I was just very frustrated, but I kind of noticed that that's what was going on. You know what I mean? So give me 1 second. Dang, if I say I'll be back, y'all just stop talking?
Because we don't want to say something that you can contribute to that would be freaking awesome. I mean, just
Say it, man. Say it. If it's natural, it's natural.
you're
We got to
back.
be organic. We got to be organic like carbon, bro.
Well, no, it's also like, oh, this is a
Jason,
perfect
sit
time.
down.
You need to read.
Yeah.
I wanna stand
Establishment
up.
Mike. He's back. No, he's
But
back.
I can't see you.
Oh, well.
I'm a
I'm doing
figment
the
of your
thing.
imagination.
I'm doing the thing where we're getting like I'm doing a test right now. Anyway.
All right.
Yeah.
You're doing a what?
So yeah. Whatever. Doesn't matter.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, what's up? What's on the docket today, fellas? What's going on?
Today, speaking of things heating up, we're talking about the cookout.
Segway Master.
Hey.
So we had every Monday or so, we have a meeting where we kind of get our ideas and our thoughts together about what's going on. And it seemed like a lot of us may have had a bunch of random ideas of what to talk about, but we didn't really have those things fleshed out. So we ran into a bunch of brick walls. And one of the ideas that I came up with was talking about like the cookout who's invited, who's not fictional characters, not like real characters and stuff like that. And it didn't seem like there was a lot of enthusiasm on that from my podcast host. And I thought about that and I was like, you know what? I don't know if I'm in love with it either. You know what I mean? And so I kind of started thinking about like, why is that? And I think what's important is before I kind of like dive into kind of like my take on the whole thing, because I do think that there's a lot to talk about here. I think, Rebel, you brought up a definition of the cookout. Do you still have that up? Can you read that?
Hold on. Before he even does that, you just said something right now, and I'm like, no. Yeah. So you just said like, oh, I brought it up, and it's like about fictional characters. I feel like you pulled the fictional characters part out of your ass like late in the game because we didn't know about fictional characters in the beginning.
No, I always did. That was always a thought of mine.
All right.
I want to do it with real people. It's fucking stupid. Listen, I'm aligned with Rebel on that. Real people, like, nah, bro, no one's invited. What are you talking about? No one's invited to the cookout. And that was the thing. I think one of the main reasons why there was like a lack of enthusiasm was because we were like, okay, well, I'm tired of inviting people to cookouts. We've watched the movie Sinners. You see what happens when we invite people to cookouts?
No.
So no, like, everyone's like, look, listen, Office Depot and Home Depot are right there. You want to build signs? Go for it. Build signs, go march, go do the things that you need to do. We're going to take a back seat real quick for a little bit. So nobody's invited no more. All membership has been revoked. That's my official stance on cookout invitation. Now, fictional characters, a little bit more interesting. And so, that wasn't, I didn't pull out on my ass. I was always on my fictional characters because nobody's invited. All right. What is the cookout? What even is the cookout?
Ooh. So, have you ever Googled what is this cookout talking about? Because, I've never thought to Google the cookout because I know what the cookout is. But if you Google what is this cookout people keep talking about, one of the definitions was, it's a colloquial term for casual outdoor gathering, typically involving the African-American culture and the Black community. At this gathering, there'd be various side dishes like collard greens, macaroni, barbecue, ribs, and people would be playing dominoes and spades. I'm just like, hold up, Google.
Are you?
Like,
why does that feel kind of fucked up?
I mean, you're not wrong.
Absolutely fried chicken available.
I never understood that whole fried chicken thing because I'm like, yo, fried chicken is so good.
That's what Chappelle said. He's like, if you don't like chicken, something's wrong with you.
Who doesn't like fried chicken and who doesn't like watermelon? Exactly. I love watermelon. For some reason, fried chicken is a black. And you over here talking about, I don't think I'm black.
Right?
For some reason, fried chicken is us and Koreans. Like, that's it.
Oh my God.
Those are the only two people on earth that eat fried chicken.
Bullshit. Because you'll have a whole bunch of Caucasians and Buffalo Wild Wings going nuts over the wings.
Right? I thought Colonel was black.
No.
I thought the Colonel was one of them black brothers. You know what I'm talking about. You know them black brothers. First of all the first black brothers to do blank look like the Colonel. You understand?
Are not wrong. The Colonel, hold on. Is the Colonel passing?
No, he's not black, bro. He's white. I thought the Colonel was black. The first black guy in this college, the first black dude to ride Plessy, Homer Plessy he looked white on purpose. But all these first old-timey black people look white as hell. So I thought the Colonel was black. But he white. Did you think Colonel Sanders was black? Electric?
Yeah, I thought he was.
Oh my God, it's not just me.
Yeah.
I think maybe they made him pass.
See, I always thought he was a white dude, and my problem was Colonel of what? Because Kentucky, the Confederate Colonel. I don't know how I feel about this dude and his chicken. So
which Colonel, bro?
Exactly. So for me, as a kid growing up, it was realizing that the Colonel wasn't a Confederate.
A Confederate Colonel.
Yeah,
unsympathetic Confederate Colonel. Anyway, so that's what the cookout is, right? The cookout's like supposedly like this. Are you accepted widely or accepted by the black or black adjacent communities? And I'm like, why has this fell out of favor? I think it fell out of favor because a lot of the onus on, I think, black people in general, and I'm throwing a big old blanket over everything right now, are pretty accepting of other cultures coming in. And I think that's led to problems over the years, as highlighted beautifully in the movie Sinners. But I think, especially after the last presidential election, people are more turned off to champion causes because it doesn't seem like the people who say that they support those causes actually support them. when it comes down to it. So a lot of people that we've invited to the cookout when it came time to standing up for the things that we believe in actually were there for just the ribs and the collard greens and not so much the actual stances and stuff. And I think that's why the idea of the cookout, to me, and I don't want to speak for Rebel, has like faded out of like cultural significance. But I think what's important for me is kind of like what the cookout even stood for. Because when I was thinking about this, I was thinking about people like Sugar Bear, Tony the Tiger, Blaster from Sugar Bear's from Cocoa Puffs, right? Sorry, Golden Crisp, right?
I cannot believe in the first three characters that came to mind who should be right after Sugar Bear.
Who?
Panthro.
Panthro's on the list. Kermit the Frog, right? You know what I'm saying? So like, I started thinking about these characters, but I'm like, why? Obviously it's a joke, but I'm like, it's not a joke because why does that even matter? Right? On this podcast, we've talked a lot about like, you know, identity and stuff like that. But like, I've always felt connected to Kermit the Frog, and I've always placed those characteristics on Kermit. But like, has there been any characters, fictional characters that you know of that you've identified as people who would be invited to this cookout that has went out of style? You say Panthro, but why?
Panthro is black.
Why?
The way that if you watch the show, he habitually was the one making the most sense and kind of saving the day, but also his voice. I was like, that's a brother.
There was this one episode I was watching, and like they had kidnapped one of the, like, I think the Wiley kids or something like that. And they were like, we should go after him. He was like, nah, that's a trap. Nah, we shouldn't do that. Let's think about this a little bit. They're like, no. And they went, and it was a trap. And I was like, dang,
y'all should have listened to Panthro. What's only funny is that I later found out that he is voiced by the same brother that played Heathcliff Huxtable's father on The Cosby Show. It's funny because I just looked it up. Earl Hyman is his name. And after, when they redid the Thundercats series, he was voiced by Kevin Michael Richardson.
What the hell is a skibidi even?
Oops. Sorry, go ahead.
Oh, that works. But in the history of Panthro, he's only ever been voiced by brothers.
Really?
Yeah. I only see Earl Hyman and Kevin Michael Richardson as voices of Panthro.
Did Kevin Michael Richardson do anything else that we might have known about? Who that?
Oh my gosh.
That's not like a male Cree Summer, is it?
He really is. Pretty much every black male voice you see on television is probably Kevin Michael Richardson.
Every voice
if he's supposed to sound like a stereotypical black man.
Every voice you see.
Every voice you hear.
Electric.
Yes.
Anybody stood out to you? Just immediate standouts.
Forrest Gump.
Let's start with the standouts, then we'll go to the fringe.
Forrest Gump.
Forrest Gump.
Oh yeah.
Hold on. You saying you identify with him as black, or are you saying that he's invited?
He's invited.
Oh, okay. Woo.
Why
I was
would
like,
I identify
you gotta
him as
explain that one, bro.
Is that what we're doing? We're trying to identify people as black?
I think we're trying to talk about fictional characters that we identified as black. And Forrest Gump is a fictional character, but I was very confused by that. Maybe I wasn't clear.
No, I'm not playing this one because I will mention a character and then that shit will just blow up right in my face. But why this person has to be black?
Do it.
No.
Don't be scared, bro.
It's okay.
Hey, this isn't the habitual line minders.
Line respecters.
Do it.
Oh,
what's up, man?
Yeah,
Drop it.
Yeah.
Let's say Stitch from Lilo and Stitch.
Come on, Sigma. Oh, Stitch.
Yeah.
I didn't watch that movie. I can't speak on it.
No.
Boy, you watched that movie, right?
No, I haven't yet.
No. Okay, well, then educate us, bro.
Apparently, in the movie, Captain Gantu's voice is voiced by Kevin Michael Richardson. I don't know who Captain Gantu is, but Kevin Michael Richardson.
Why is that? That doesn't even sound crazy controversial. Why like, educate us. We ain't even seen this movie before.
Who, me?
Yeah, you.
I don't know. You're just telling me to
You're
name
the
a character,
only one
and
here
I
who's
just
seen
thought of Stitch.
Yeah, well, why?
I don't know.
You
I can't
didn't think of
of
Richie Rich.
Let me
Stitch
think.
done
Richie
been through some
Rich.
type of oppression or something that like.
I said you didn't say Richie Rich. So the only people that course through your head are people that are probably relevant to the conversation.
Yeah.
You know what? I'm gonna take back my answer of Stitch because Stitch was being chased by the intergalactic police. So I'm gonna take that back. I don't want to choose Stitch
For something he ain't doing.
Exactly.
For something he didn't do.
Exactly. You know what?
I think
Just for being. Oh,
Just
no,
for
fuck that.
being.
I'm keeping my answer.
keep
Stitch,
his
just
ass
for
in.
living. Hell yeah, just for existing, they're after him.
Hey, that was inadvertently a bomb ass
completely
answer.
justified.
You know? Oh man,
This man just trying to live his life and is getting hunted by the police just for existing.
I haven't seen. I heard that was a
I gotta
really
go
good one.
watch
I
this
haven't
movie
seen.
now.
I haven't seen it. I heard that the remake was okay too. So, or it looks promising. Is it out yet, or is it coming out? I don't know.
It's already,
I think it already came out.
yeah,
The Mulan one was garbage, though.
right. That's what I heard.
I haven't seen either one of them either. So,
Yeah.
oh wow, this thing says anime characters who would have been at the Freaknik. No.
Oh no.
Oh no.
But please tell me.
No, we got to know this, man. This
Okay.
is interesting.
Cross the
If
line.
I had to think about anime
Cross.
characters who would have been at the Freaknik, Master Roshi.
Oh no.
Master Roshi.
Of course.
Master Roshi would have been in there in blackface if he had to.
Full 3D.
Yo.
Master Roshi would have came up in P. Diddy's files.
Oh my
course.
God.
Yes.
I talked about Fat Albert on the show before, right?
No, you haven't.
Maybe
I
they did
think
this one, but
you mentioned it in passing.
yeah. So like Fat Albert and Static Shock,
Oh yeah.
and what else? Heathcliff, actually. Those shows, Static Shock was a little later, but Fat Albert and Heathcliff, like really, really resonated when I was younger. And I didn't know why. Like my identity as being a black person, right, has evolved a lot over the years because I never identified as being black for a long time, believe it or not, right? But those identified, those always stuck with me. So like Fat Albert, not Bill Cosby and the Cosby Kid, Fat Albert, the fictional character, and Heathcliff always did too, because Heathcliff was always, you know, he was always downtrodden by the system, but he, for some reason, like had a home, had an owner. Heathcliff wasn't a stray, was he? Or was he a stray? Heathcliff was a stray. Garfield wasn't a stray. And I always hated Garfield. Always hated Garfield because Garfield was kind of an asshole to his owners.
Yeah.
He was overprivileged, and he was just a dick to everyone who cared and loved him. Like Odie was a great person, or he wasn't a person, it's a dog. But I always liked Heathcliff, and Garfield was always the example of like exactly what not to do with yourself. Heathcliff was kind of like the cat for the people. He always stuck it to the man. He always like went in and like got food and didn't always eat it for himself, but he always like shared it with other people. And they hated him and always tried to catch him and stuff like that. But he was always outsmart those people. He's always street smart and stuff like that. So Heathcliff to me was that dude who like, I looked up to Heathcliff a lot and I didn't really understand why. And the junk, what's Riff Raff and his boys called?
The Cadillac Cats.
The Cadillac Cat. I always liked them cats because of that. And I'm not sure if that was specifically targeted to like urban youth, but if it was, I think it worked.
I need to watch these again. You know, it's funny. I'm looking at it right now, and I remember this animation, but I don't remember the cartoon. And in my head, I'm thinking, I thought these were the same cat. I thought Garfield was Heathcliff.
I wonder
Oh
if they were
no. Oh
made
no. It was the
completely opposite.
because
They were
it was
completely
one.
opposite.
Yeah, but they were both in the same like cartoon, if you want to
Block.
call it like that. Like the one show, half of the show was Garfield, half of the show was Heathcliff. Or
They were not in the
Heathcliff.
no. They were not related at all like that. They were on different networks.
What? No.
Were they
They
in the
were-
same newspaper? Yeah, yo,
They were
dating ourselves.
so in Houston, right? They were not in the same newspaper. In Houston, Garfield was in the Houston Chronicle and Heathcliff was in the Houston Post. That's back when we had two newspapers. I'm from Houston.
So for anybody born outside of the 1900s, a newspaper is something we used to read to get the news. It's kind of like how you guys scroll on Instagram and TikTok and everything else, but on paper. And
we just
they
did it
don't
on
move.
paper.
You would have to buy it daily, and then on Sundays you get a super huge issue with great advertisements in it, and you got
in
comics
color,
to read too.
And it's in color.
Yeah,
And it's in
that
color,
was
baby.
crazy.
Yeah. You see, right? There was these things called newspapers. It's like if you put all of Twitter on papers and then you read them with your eyes. And instead of scrolling, we would turn pages. And these things called books. Yeah, Heathcliff and Garfield were as separate can be. The reason why I think we mentally put them together is because they were both featured. And at one point in time, they both ran on the same Saturday morning strip block, but on different networks. And they look the same, but they're on different networks. And they look similar enough that a child would confuse them. But Heathcliff was...
I think it was that one finished, and yeah, if you switch to the other network, the other one was just starting.
That was
That's what
likely,
it was.
yeah.
Yeah.
But I feel that like the creators like intentionally made him as the anti-Garfield. And speaking of like creators' intent, I found out not too long ago that like I've always kind of knew Sesame Street was in Harlem,
Of course.
but Sesame Street is Harlem. Like I didn't know that officially.
I always thought
I
Sesame Street
thought they were in
was-
Brooklyn.
Yeah, I always thought it was downtown Brooklyn.
It's Harlem.
I thought it was always down by J Street Borough Hall.
Yeah, like Dumbo. Let me look it up.
I'm looking is Sesame Street in Harlem or Brooklyn or somewhere else.
I think it is Dumbo. That's where J Street Borough Hall is.
Sesame Street's a fictional location, but clearly inspired by New York, specifically Harlem, Upper West Side of Manhattan, with some Brooklyn energy sprinkled in it. That makes a lot of sense. I can see the Brooklyn references y'all are talking about now that I'm thinking about it. But it does remind me more of Harlem. Now, again, my sister lived in Harlem for a little bit, and I've been around Harlem a little bit, but not nearly as much as like our native Harlem expert.
If I remember correctly, they were like in front of brownstones most of the time, right?
They were in front of brownstones, right?
Yeah,
that's a Brooklyn
right around
thing.
the corner from where my mom lived.
Yeah.
In. My mom is right around the corner from brownstone.
It was filmed in Astoria, Queens.
In Harlem.
Rebel, that's
Yep.
you.
Yeah.
Okay, so it was filmed in Queens, though. But it was modeled.
Oh, yeah,
It was
there's a-
modeled especially after Harlem. Interesting.
That is very interesting.
But it was created intentionally for education for Black and brown kids. And they went up to Jim Henson. They were like, yo, we got this idea for this show for Black and brown kids to teach them early childhood education. Do you think your Muppets would like work with it? And he was like, I'll jump on it. He's like, what channel does it show on? They said PBS. And he was like, perfect. Because he knew that he would get the least amount of pushback. And so he jumped on it and it just ran. So most of the characters on Sesame Street, I identify with as well, too, by design. And it's crazy that Henson was the dude behind it.
Like Ralph.
So Henson is.
Who's Ralph?
Ralph was
All right. Who's Ralph? Oh, Ralph is Black.
Yeah.
I mean, you're wearing an Oscar the Grouch shirt, bro.
Yeah.
Oscar. He was Black. You know, I'm going to claim Oscar. I'm going to claim Oscar.
You know, they used to call me Oscar the Grouch.
I don't
know.
think
I
you're
don't
lying.
know.
I don't think you're lying.
Oscar is Black, but he's definitely invited to the cookout.
You know what? That's probably I'm going to claim Oscar. I think what you're saying is absolutely correct. Oscar had a lot of reasons. Everything that Oscar was mad about, straight up,
Of course.
He had a reason to be mad about it.
Yeah, man.
Like, where he lived sucked. He couldn't get out of a situation.
Yep.
And they're like, why aren't you happy? It's like, bitch, look around me. The fuck? Oscar was tight in a way. He was tight in a way and sarcastic in a way that only like somebody who's like would give you a crisp dap would be. Let me put it like that. If you proud of Oscar, that sound would resonate throughout Sesame Street.
Yes.
Yeah.
Trying to get his check, man.
How about Cookie Monster?
Diabetes, bro.
Mm.
Cookie Monster has a will have diabetes.
Yeah, true story.
Yeah. He was the one dude on Sesame Street who didn't like take literacy really important at first.
At first,
Cookie Monster became enlightened over the years. I don't know if you've tuned into Sesame Street in a while, but Cookie Monster's like, yo, I don't even eat cookies no more, bro.
I eat vegetables now.
I gotta watch.
I eat vegetables. He speaks more proper now. He washes his hands.
Yeah.
He uses forks and knives and stuff. Yeah, man.
He must have got a lady in his life.
The little kid.
Ended up helping him out or something. Got him off the drugs. Got him off the pipe.
The cookies.
The cookie. Now he sweetens his food with Splenda.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, speaking of Splenda, this is a bit of a shift, my bad. But have you ever heard of a miracle berry before?
What?
Agave?
No.
A miracle berry.
No.
So there's this.
Sounds like a scam.
No, it's not scam. But there's this fruit that grows in Nigeria, Ghana, and a couple places in West Africa. I forgot what it's called. We have a name for it. But the skin of the fruit has this special substance on it that if you rub it on your tongue, it will trick your brain into thinking that anything you taste is sweet.
Oh, that's dangerous.
And if you taste something that's already sweet, it'll taste super sweet. And certain things that are bitter will taste sweet as well, too. And they call it a miracle berry. And they sell them like in little tablets and stuff. The substance is called miraculin. They sell it in tablets and stuff like that. And they were trying to use it here in America as an artificial sweetener for a while. But the problem is the effect. It's non-psychoactive, but it works and tricks your brain. So I don't understand how those two things are not contradictory.
Yeah.
But it tricks your brain. And so if you could imagine if there's like 3 holes, right? And then when your brain eats something, it says, oh, this is bitter. So it puts it in like the bitter hole. And then like your receptors are like, oh, that's bitter. And then it puts in like the sweet hole. And then, but it basically covers up the other 2 holes so that only the sweet hole is there. So everything you eat, your brain's like, it's sweet. And so you take these tablets or put this stuff on your tongue. And then you can take a lemon and you'll bite into it and it'll taste like a strawberry.
That's crazy.
So what we were doing at work is that we would take it and we would go into meetings. We would just eat like a grapefruit, like an apple. I'm talking about like skin and everything. Just and everyone would be looking at us like, what are you doing? I'm like, because people eat like fruits and stuff in meetings and stuff like that. But we would like take lemons and grapefruits and like limes and just start just chewing into them. You gotta be careful because like you're still ingesting the citric acid, so it's still harmful, But the looks and the reactions we would get from people would be hilarious, and we would just have like a dead face on. Just what's the problem, It makes alcohol taste. It removes the bitter stuff. Doesn't taste like anything, so you can drink vodka and it will kind of taste a little bit more bitter than water. So it can be very dangerous, but. I just thought about that when you're talking about like, Splenda and sugar and stuff like that. I'm like, yeah, that miraculous. I told my parents about it and they were like, yeah, we used to like mess with that stuff all the time. Just grab it off the tree, rub it on your tongue and go start eating weird stuff.
Oh my God. See where
I like how you said you were talking about Splenda. You were talking about Splenda.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Also, it says side effect. Possible side effects include increased acidity. The taste-altering effect of miraculin may increase stomach acidity for some, leading to digestive discomfort.
See, when you first started talking about that, and this might be for the next episode, my brain instantly went damn, yo, you could feed somebody shit with that and they would never notice. And then I thought about a reel I saw earlier with a dog interacting with a cow. A cow took the meanest shit, and then the dog started rolling in the shit. And I'm thinking, never again will I allow that dog in my house if I was the owner. That dog would not be allowed in the house. Fuck that dog.
Why?
That dog is done for. Bro, it was the greenest, muddiest shit I've ever seen in my life. And dog was just rolling in it, bro.
As
It
a
was
pet owner,
so-
you can't care about stuff like that, bro.
I can. That thing will never come in my house. It's not allowed in my yard anymore.
Because animals are disgusting.
Yo, that
Because
dog-
animals are disgusting,
That-
bro.
how the fuck? Bro, this thing was muddy. Like, it was muddy, and it was just rolling in it head first. Oh, my God.
Yeah,
I got the
supposedly when
video.
dogs smell.
I don't want to watch
something
the video, bro.
Oh, my God.
I'm not gonna watch it. Supposedly, dogs do that to mask their own scent or try to mask the scent of whatever they're smelling. So, either to like help them hunt or because they're like, yo, that's stinks.
Nah, I like to believe that dog was wilding out.
Yo, that dog was wilding out. Oh, my God, that dog.
I like to believe that dog looked at his dog homie and was like, hey, watch this shit real quick.
Yeah.
It was like, you're an outside dog now.
So I had a friend who he was talking to this one chick, and this is probably a little foul, but whatever. He was talking to this one girl, and I told him it makes everything taste sweet. And she never really wanted to like taste him like that, you know what I'm saying? Because she said she hated the taste. And so he told her that this would work and make it taste better. And it did. And so he would always be asking me for more. I'm like, dude, it's on Amazon. You can get it. I'm not your miraculous miracle berry plug so you can have a fun time with your girl. But apparently that changed the course of their relationship entirely. So I'm not saying that I'm using it as advice to any men or women out there who have that hump in their relationship. But apparently it makes everything sweeter. So take with that information and do with it what you will.
Miraculin for the win.
Yeah. The more you know, right?
Oh.
Well, yeah.
So clearly, a lot of the Muppets would be invited to the cookout.
Which one would
Tony the Tiger, you mentioned.
Miss
Tony the
Piggy's
Tiger
ass
was-
wouldn't be.
No, hell no.
Miss Piggy's ass cannot damn come. She's like a Kardashian. Fuck that.
I feel like she would call the cops on us at some point.
She would because we told her she couldn't come in.
Yeah.
I can see that.
Well, you coming in, that's his +1, so.
Grover's doing the keynote. Grover's my dog. Everybody said something about
yeah.
Grover. We having problems if you talk shit about Grover, bro. We having
Is
issues.
Elmo invited?
Elmo is black.
All right, cool.
Everything
It's funny
about
because I
Elmo.
feel like Elmo knows he's at work, so Elmo's always trying to code switch and then keeps like
messing up.
keeps messing up. Yeah. I feel like Elmo's always 1 like or 2 seconds away from saying, "What you say to me?"
the hell is Elmo gonna?
Yeah. Elmo was voiced by a black dude, but we know what happened there.
What?
He got me too.
Oh no! Elmo whipped it out.
Yeah. That's exactly what happened.
Elmo
So
threw it
now-
on. What? I thought I thought he was gay.
Yep. So now he's voiced by a white dude.
He whipped it out to a dude.
Gay people are not immune from whipping it out, bro.
No, they're not. I just didn't know that this was still.
That's why
When
Kevin.
you-
That's why Kevin.
when
Spacey's
you
not
think
invited.
when you think Me Too, you think of a dude whipping it out to a woman. But again, it's not inclusive to just that narrative. Wow.
So I've seen these reels where
You think he spoke in his voice when he did it?
Yes.
Oh man, go ahead, Jay.
So I've seen these reels where Kermit the Frog is on Omegle. And like,
Omegle.
yeah. And he'll be on, the stream with women, and he'll start a conversation with them. And then he'll whip it out. It'll be like a cucumber. And they're like, oh my God.
Oh, no. Oh.
I'm like, damn, how you going to do Kermit like that, man? He goes, yeah. What do you think? Yeah.
Yo,
listen. They're so stupid, man.
We got to do an algorithm deep dive where you just go on YouTube or your For You page and you just talk about what's on your For You page.
Oh my God. My shit is so crazy, bro.
I think me and Brent's stuff probably look similar, but his might be worse.
Yeah.
You know, your mobile For You page, your Explore page is different from your browser page.
Is it? Oh,
yes,
okay.
It's very
I don't
different.
know that I use it on the computer.
I've never
It's
used
very
it.
different.
I didn't even know I can use this on the computer.
Yeah, it's very well. I try to do as much stuff on the computer too because I just hate doing work on phones. But it's becoming increasingly
too.
difficult. Oh snap! It's Joe.
No.
It's Joe Lou's birthday. Happy birthday!
Happy
Who?
birthday.
One of my fighters from California.
Yeah.
Oh, happy birthday.
Yeah, she was dope.
Birthday,
Little
girl.
scrappy thing.
Word. All right. So how about I rattle off some names of fictional characters and you tell me if their plate will be good or nah.
Like the food they're bringing.
Yeah.
All right, you want to give us a 1, 2, 3 we answer at the same time?
I could just call it out and y'all just answer.
All right, cool.
All right. All right. So from Avatar, The Last Airbender, Uncle Iroh.
I'll watch Avatar.
I know who that is.
Never mind. All right.
So no.
So Spider-Man, Peter Parker, his play good or not?
Whack.
Whack. What do you
Love
think?
Spider-Man. Whack.
He can't cook. Love Spider-Man, but he can't cook.
He's invited, but he ain't cooking shit.
Literally every episode, like every version of Spider-Man shows some scene where he's not cooking well.
Not every version,
So
but
I could see him bringing like
I have not
supermarket
seen a
macaroni
version
or
of
something.
Spider-Man yet where like he's throwing down in the kitchen.
Miles Morales and Miguel O'Hara probably can't cook, so not every version, bro.
Oh well, yeah. No, yeah. Don't count them as like Peter Parker or Spider-Man. I count.
Oh, you talking Peter Parker? Okay,
Miles
cool.
Morales, Spider-Man.
Miguel O'Hara?
Yeah.
Miguel is cooking.
All right, Bubba from Forrest Gump.
Of course. Please. Head
Forrest
chef.
Gump.
No.
They have a whole restaurant.
All right. Let's see. Moana.
I'd eat it. Oh, her cooking.
Wow.
Wow.
Her cooking. Her cooking.
Oh, man. I would think she would bring something really good because it looks like she was brought up very traditional. So I'm pretty sure her mom's was making her cook at a very...
Have you had like Hawaiian food?
No, I've never had it.
The only Hawaiian food I've had is like Hawaiian barbecue at those little whack places here. But when I went to Hawaii, oh man, it's so good.
Mm.
They have something called poi, and it's essentially like liquid beans. It's horrible, but it's so. You just pour it on a starch, and it's just like more starch. It's so good. It doesn't really taste like anything, but it's just like, it's like gravy that's made from starches. If that sounds appetizing to me, and now I want some. Now I'm gonna look up a recipe.
Starches. That sounds so different. It doesn't even sound
Yeah.
good to me.
Oh, it's like, oh, this is what this dish needs. You just pour it on top of it, and it's just good. Yeah. So yeah, if she brings the poi, she's more than welcome.
Awesome. I've only had one Filipino person like cook for me, and it was the bomb. So far bad at that.
We're talking about Hawaiians, bro.
I'm going like straight Pacific Islanders.
You heard it. Rebel says that all island people are the same.
You heard it here.
You heard it
first.
here. You heard it here. He said Hawaiians, Filipinos, same thing.
Filipino and import. Oh my god.
I said nothing about no Filipino people, bro. That was all you.
All right, Hercules.
Moana. Hercules, as far away from it as possible. You kidding me?
Yes.
And they're bringing
don't
like
care
a
if he's
severed head
Roman.
or something.
He's Greek, and Greek food's good, but no.
But not from him. He'd probably bring something he's
No. Oh, he might bring some meat. He might bring some meat.
Yeah.
I'd say we'd have to inspect.
Meat. Yeah,
we'd have to inspect it. I'd eat some centaur.
He'll come through with some centaur hide.
You know? Oh yeah, I'd take some centaur. That's what I said. We have to expect it. We'd have to inspect it.
He's only coming through with some good meat.
Yeah.
All right. Oh, I got one. Dwight Schrute from The Office.
Dwight? No.
Oh man, I can picture him coming with the worst mac and cheese ever. Oh my god. Oh, macaroni salad. Oh.
No. Macaroni salad
with beets in it.
Macaroni salad is something that like is far away from belonging at a cookout. But you know what? If you do it right, it can kind of work, but it can't work by itself. You have to have it with something else.
No, let a Dominican do it. Let a Dominican do it, and you bring it to the cookout. It's another thing.
Okay, then I need to eat some Dominican macaroni salad.
Oh hell yeah! Oh man,
yeah,
because it's just a weird thing.
No, but if it's Dwight Schrute, it's gonna have beets in it because he's like obsessed.
It will
with
absolutely
beets
have
from
beets
his farm.
And beets aren't bad, but no.
I don't know, reddish mac and cheese.
All right, who's next?
Captain Jack Sparrow. Pirates
No.
of the Caribbean.
Nope.
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 Anywhere near it.
Nope. The furthest away.
But would his drinks be good? No way.
No, I'm not drinking. No, they're gonna be too good. Nah, bro. I feel like I got stuff to do tomorrow. Absolutely not.
Yeah.
It's a trap.
Yeah. How about Buddy the Elf?
Buddy the Elf?
No.
Yeah.
From Elf?
No, you see in the movie.
No.
All right. How about
instant diabetes?
Velma from Scooby Doo?
Whatever she wants, bro.
Yeah.
Yo, she invited anyway.
Whatever she wants, bro. Whatever Velma wants, I'll be like, all right, cool. It's cool.
Oh man.
Yep.
Yo, bro, this is the girl that's nasty. I'm like, hey man, don't just leave her alone, bro. She's learning. Like she with me, she learning. It's okay.
Yeah.
Whatever Velma wants.
Daphne's not invited though.
Daphne's invited.
No, she's not.
You wildin', bro. Daphne's invited. Fred's ass ain't invited.
Yo, speaking of like people
Fred's
not being invited.
That's why Daphne's not invited.
Which characters are invited to the cookout, but now they lost their privileges?
Daphne.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying.
Daphne. Daphne.
But why?
Daphne's just too adjacent to Fred and not cool enough with Shaggy. That's the problem.
Yep.
If you catch my analogy,
cops. It's like, nope.
If you catch my analogy, like she's too close to Fred and not cool enough for Shaggy. You know? Like Shaggy and Scoob gonna run this way and she gonna run the other way.
Who you think Shaggy and Scoob are coming with to the cookout? I would say Snoop. Snoop or Wiz?
Snoop would bring Shaggy and Scoob.
Yeah, okay.
But Snoop might get denied entry. Snoop is suspended.
Why?
Snoop is suspended, bro. People say they're going to revoke the card altogether. I'm like, nah, man. He gets the ill suspension, and we're going to, like, put his membership under review.
Wait, what did he do?
He performed at a campaign event for Trump.
Yeah. It was a Trump rally.
At a Trump rally. He's like, I'm just trying to get my check. Nope. Also under review, the Williams sister. Under review.
Oh, right. Because of
they have a documentary that's going to air exclusively on X. Nope. Under review.
Damn it, Daniel.
You know?
Even C-SPAN is right there, man. You just...
C-SPAN? C-SPAN. You go fast.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
C-SPAN, bro.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, you that desperate for, like, yo, just put it out. It'll
put on PBS, bro. Yeah, y'all millionaires already. Shit. Much money.
Billionaire. She's married to a billionaire. She good.
She married to a billionaire?
Yeah.
Really? Is that why she stopped answering my calls?
Wait, who? Eve? We're talking about Eve?
No, Eve.
I was thinking about something totally else. My bad, y'all. I came back.
Eve.
My bad. I thought he was a billionaire.
Eve is the quintessential example of like I love Eve. I love everything about Eve. Eve can do no harm in my book, bro. She was like, I'm out.
Yep.
Listen, she had a show popping. Her career was getting back on track. She had a clothing line that was like, nope, I'm out. And ain't nobody heard a lick from Eve since. Dang, Eve. We miss you.
Oh, my bad. Apparently her due was he's only 150 million.
Probably thinking about Eve.
Yeah, I think it was Eve that married a billionaire.
I don't think he was a billionaire. I think he was like just stupid rich. Was he a billionaire? Yeah, the voracious typing.
Yep. Like, who all married billionaires? Didn't Janet Jackson marry a billionaire? Oh, yeah. So, okay. Salma Hayek, Jamie Gertz, Janet Jackson, Ellen Burstyn, Miranda Kerr.
She gets the whatever you want pass. She gets the Velma pass.
Who's Salma Hayek?
Facts.
Yep. She should be Velma in
Selma
the
and
Scooby-Doo
Velma.
movie.
Selma, yo. I wish.
She should be Velma in the Scooby-Doo movie.
Salma Hayek, if you are listening somehow, and this makes its way towards you,
We'll make it happen.
I am very
We'll make it happen for you,
interested.
Jay.
I am very interested. And I love me some Salma Hayek.
She knows.
Well, she married a billionaire.
Salma Hayek?
Yeah.
What does he do?
He's a CEO of Kering, a luxury group that owns
Oh.
brands like Gucci, Saint Laurent, Balenciaga.
He's old as hell. Ooh, he about to die?
I didn't say it wasn't a smart move. And he's only 63.
He looked like he got health issues.
It's a rough 63.
It's a rough 63. Dang, dude. Hey, Jay, that's all you gotta do, man. Just get a B and then get you a summer. Boom. That's it.
Gotta work my way towards that.
You're almost there. You're there.
Yeah, almost. Yeah. Give it a little more time.
Become a horrible person.
Nope, I won't.
He
I
has
will
to step over
strive-
different lines habitually.
I will strive to be the most awesome billionaire ever. I'd make a YouTube channel of just me blessing people every freaking day. I'd be like, yo, it's time to go out to work.
I really want to believe that too. So
Shit. I
I
want you to
support that.
witness it one day. That's what I want.
I'd be like, nah, you ain't gonna give me 150 million. You ain't gonna do that.
No, I won't.
You ain't gonna do that.
Here's just 2 million though. 2 million.
Like,
Shut up and be happy.
I would take it and be like, see, I knew you changed. I knew you changed.
Yeah.
Oh, all right, man. You want to take us out, bro?
All right. This has been the HLS Podcast.
You can say no.
I know I could.
I could
I
do
did
it.
want to throw in that. Now
You
we'll
gonna say
do
psych
it.
again?
Psych.
All right.
Now I can take us out.
This
Look,
has
look,
been
look.
the HLS Podcast.
Let's see if Electric can do it. All right. All right. Thank you all for listening. This has been the HLS Podcast. This is Electric Thunder.
I'm Scrotal Roller.
I'm the Rebel Alliance.
And thank y'all for listening. We really appreciate your listenership. And yeah, we'll be back next week. So, tune in, leave a like, leave a comment. Please share the
I'm
episodes
finna
with
bust
your
it
friends.
wide open. I'm finna bust it wide open.
All right, we're done.
Peace, y'all.
Uzondu miri na eduzi